I think first and foremost, I think it's important to say that sometimes during your career and around football, sometimes things happen that are more important than the game, that are above football, and that's what's happened tonight. So first and foremost, I'll deal with the football side. We were beat by the better team over the two legs. Congratulations to Slavia. I think they deserved it over the two games. You know, in no way, shape or form do we want to sit here and be a bad loser and come out with any excuses. Really proud of my players in terms of the effort and the journey they've took us on, considering it was, you know, manoeuvred through a title race as well. So can't be any more prouder from a football point of view. Although over the course of the two games, we were beaten by the better team. In terms of the other incidents, I have to be very careful what I say, but you build relationships in football, and I've built a very, very strong relationship with Glen Kamara. Glen Kamara, to me, is one of my own, like many others, like the majority, like all of them in that dressing room. And I 100% believe him, what he's saying in terms of the accusation. Other players around it heard it. So I will stand toe-to-toe with Glen Kamara, and I will deal with this however Glen Kamara wants to deal with it. I'm proud of all my players tonight, showing solidarity, and from the top of this club to the bottom, we stand with the players. It's over to UEFA now, this situation, and I just hope it doesn't get brushed under the carpet.
Ondřej.
I feel angry now. It's difficult to describe how I feel now because I know Glenn. I trust him 100%, and it's extremely disappointing. There's too much of it happening around football, and the Slavia player has caused this, and he's also caused a situation like this to escalate even further, because straight away you get all the fans joining in, and again the race grows and grows and grows. Something needs to happen quickly. That is above me. But 100%, whatever happens moving forward, I stand next to Glen Kamara, 100%.
Roman.
Steven, can you confirm that Glen Kamara says he was racially abused?
Yes.
And have you then taken this up with Slavia Prague, and what have they said?
There was a lot of commotion around that we tried to diffuse, and this will be dealt with by UEFA. UEFA will take this upon them. I'm sure they'll speak to both players, and we'll let other people deal with it. All I can confirm is that my player tells me he was racially abused. I tried to call Glenn over during the game. He didn't come over. I was going to ask him, did he want to leave the pitch? And I would have backed him, whatever his decision was. The players stayed on the pitch. That was their decision. And the game obviously came to a conclusion. This will be taken out of my hands now, and it will be dealt with by UEFA. I just hope, with all my heart, that people deal with it, because that situation is not normal. If I wanted to say something to you on a football pitch, why do I need to cover my hands and go to the ear? And the game's done in terms of the result at the time. We've got 9 men, they're 2-0 up. There's absolutely no need for it. And the disappointing thing for me is there's people trying to defend the opposition player. They're people trying to defend it, trying to defend him, calling us liars and this, that and the other. But look, that's for other people to deal with. All I can say now is I'll stand by Glen Kamara 100%.
Andy.
Stephen, as well as the incident on the pitch, there seems to be Kamara been getting some racist abuse on his Instagram feed.
Well, it escalates from the situation, from the accused. It escalates from that. From a football point of view, we've got no complaints. We hold our hands up. We were beaten by the better team over 2 legs. Kamara deserved the red card. If he goes with his head, the situation could have been different. But some things are above football right now. I don't even feel like talking about football right now.
Is it concerned that if something isn't done now? Because we've seen these incidents before, that UEFA really has to make a stand now in order to stand now?
All we can do is hope. All we can do is hope and keep trying to do everything we can.
David.
Stephen, togetherness that you spoke about with your team, it was evident at all levels of the club tonight, and was that something that you can take pride in, the reaction of your players?
I've said it many a times, from a football point of view, I can't be any more proud of my players. Obviously, the incident tonight has soured a game against 2 good teams. I don't think there was much in the game. Obviously, they get an important goal, which puts them in a good position. And we've done everything we can to try and get back into the game. We brought Kamara on to try and change the situation, to try and force a goal. Because at that point, we obviously needed a goal. And obviously, the big turning point in terms of the outcome was the red card. And then we obviously get another one a bit later on. But look, there'll be a time and a place to maybe talk about this game in detail, and there'll be a time and a place for me to analyse the game. But right now, I can't get the incident that's obviously come towards the end of the game out of my system.
Gabriel.
Stephen, how is Glen? Apparently, back out on the pitch after the game, he was absolutely devastated. That's what we've heard.
I think devastated is an understatement. This is a cool, calm kid. It's not him to accuse someone of anything. It's not him. I trust Glen 100% with my life.
Graham.
Stephen, there's a lot of dust still to settle. There's a lot of raw emotion. That's palpable and it's clear. How do you look to guide your players and to lift them again, get them in the right frame of mind for another big game coming up on Sunday?
Yeah, well, look, we'll try and move forward. After this press conference, I've already spoke to the players and addressed them. And tomorrow we'll come in, we'll recover, and we'll try and move forward and look forward to a big game at the weekend. I think it's important to stress that we're not using this to deflect from a couple of performances where we fell short. And I'll always try and be honest in my reflection, and hands up, the better team qualified. Congratulations to them. Moving forward. Come kick-off on Sunday, we'll be ready. We'll have a team out there ready to try and win an Old Firm. We'll be right up for it. That's my job, to pick them up, move forward and prepare them the best way I can. Right now, at the moment, though, there's certain things that are bigger than football, and that's what's going through my head right now.
Ewan.
Stephen, you spoke about trying to get hold of Glen, speak to Glen, and you couldn't as the game was going on, but Connor Goldson was visibly absolutely furious. Was there any point where the players couldn't come off the pitch, or Connor considered taking his team off the pitch?
Haven't spoke to them afterwards. They said it didn't cross their mind. They wanted to continue. You could see they were visually affected by the situation. In that situation, for me, it was important to try and get some communication with Glen. I got brief communication with him to get him to come to see me, to speak to him, and he wanted to continue. I've asked him why he didn't come to see me, and he said he wanted to continue for the game to carry on. But he said he wasn't thinking straight at the time.
Last question, Michael.
It's not an easy one to answer, obviously, but what do you think should happen?
It's probably not my thing to say, but we can't just let incidences like this, go away from us and be forgotten and wait for the next one to happen. There's too much hard work and too many people trying to do everything they can to eradicate it from the game. But the only people that can eradicate it from the game are the ones that are way above me in high places, that have got the power to change situations like this. It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense for someone to accuse something of that if it wasn't true. It doesn't make sense to go up to someone's ear and cover your hands and shout that down someone's ear when the game's 2-0 and done. It doesn't make sense anyway. That's what their players done. So I'm hoping that people can see the common sense side of it and deal with it properly.
Thank you very
but
much.
We'll see what happens.